good morning primary one. How are you today? Miss Leah hopes that all of you are fine today. Today we will discuss our English lesson. It's about how many family members do you have? So, for today we will discuss how to make the question when we want to know how many family members do our friends have. So, let's learn together. Okay, the pattern that we can use when we want to ask how many family members do our friends have, we can use how many plus the kinds of family members plus do or does plus the subject plus have. And then if we want to tell about how many family members do we have, we can use subject plus have or has plus the amount of family members plus the kinds of family members. Or we can use subject plus do not have or does not have plus the amount of family members plus the kinds of family members. So, let Miss Leah explain to you the example of this pattern. Okay, the first one Miss Leah wants to tell to you when we can use have. We can use have if the subjects are I, you, we, they, Desi and Bella, my friends, and my teachers. So we need to use have if there are more than one person, include I and you. How about has? We can use has if the subjects are she, he, Clara, Angel, Brian, Marvel, my friend, and my teacher. It means we need to use has if the subject is only one or only one person. Okay, now let's see the examples here. The first example is how many sisters do you have? I have one sister. In here, you can pay attention in the question, we need to use do. Yeah, last week we have discussed about do and does. Because in this question, the subject is you. So we need to say, how many sisters do you have? I have one sister. We need to use have because the subject is I. And then for the second questions or the second example, how many brothers do you have? We need to use do because the subject in this question is you. I have 3 brothers. In here you can see that we need to use have in the answer because the subject is I. I have 3 brothers. Okay, and then how about this question? How many little sisters do you have? In this question, the subject is also you. That's why we need to use do. I do not have any little sister. Yeah, I do not have any little sisters. We need to use have. In here, do not have. It not doesn't have. Yeah. Okay, and then the other example is how many brothers do Kire and Kiran have? In here, the subjects are two, Kire and Kiran. That's why we need to use do. But in the answer, we need to say they have 2 brothers. In here, they refers to Kire and Kiran. That's why we need to use have because more than one. How many uncles does she have? She has 4 uncles. In the question, we need to use does because the subject is she. In the answer, we need to use has because the subject is she. She has 4 uncles. Okay, the other example is how many many cousins does he have? He has 5 cousins. In the question, we use does, not do, but does because the subject is he. In the answer, we need to use has because the subject is he. He has 5 cousins. Okay, the other example is, how many sisters does he have? In here, why we use does, not do, because the subject is he, it's only one. How many sisters does he have? He does not have any sisters, or he doesn't have any sisters. Yeah, we need to use does because the subject is he. Okay, how many brothers does Mirna have? She doesn't have any brothers. In this question, you can see that the subject is Mirna, only one, that's why we need to use does. But in the answer, the subject is she, it refers to Mirna, that's why we need to use doesn't have or does not have. She doesn't have any brothers. Okay everyone, I think that's all from Miss Leah about how to make the question when we want to know how many family members do our friends have. Thank you everyone and see you in the next meeting. Bye bye!